Hello! Welcome in all. How we doing? I am shocked that the power remains despite the storm that passed through. But there is more storms to come, so I'm just kind of hoping and praying that it doesn't take us out. Double checking the radar, even though no weather site ever gives me what I believe is the correct information. There's a marginal risk of severe weather today. Cool. How we doing? How's our Sunday going? No, ad block will remain as long as your site does not function normally. Alright, cool. So it's just supposed to rain through most of stream. Excellent. Excellent. And then it's supposed to get bad right when I have to make dinner and go pick up groceries. Even better. I love that for us. Also, I did not finish my online grocery shopping. Oops! Though this would be a great time to have someone else help me with this. Chat, what do you normally have for dinner during the week? Because, God, I feel like I make the same shit over and over. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make. Because nothing appeals to me. And groceries are freaking expensive. Like, so keep in mind, it's only my husband and I that eat in this house. And somehow our groceries have gone from like $75, $90 a week to like $150. That's disgusting. And I'm not making that elaborate of meals. I actually cut way back on doing that, frankly. And yet, somehow, this horseshoe just keeps getting more expensive. I feel like I'm starting to understand when people say, oh, it's just cheaper to eat out. Because, like, I don't know. Here, let's calculator. So, I feel like you can normally get a good deal on the app. But, like, let's say sit-down restaurant, fast food restaurant. It's, like, $22 a meal, right? So we never eat out for breakfast, so let's do 7 times 2. That's 14 meals. Times 22. 308. Okay, no, it's almost double. That's, well... Because 150 is still with us eating out at least once a week. Okay, so it's not cheaper. It just feels cheaper. Because I'm not spending. Hot girl summer art? Alas, we're not gonna do hot girl summer art. We're gonna do some chill melancholy art. Let's go with that. Salvi, hello, welcome in. It's been a little while. Hello. Well, a little while since you've said anything. You've done, like, the little interactions and stuff. Well, Salvi, you took Burger's star. What is Burger supposed to do now? Shake my head. Depression maxing, yay. I don't know, I woke up in quite a weird mood this morning. I was just feeling a type of way. Like, no, we don't have to get into it, and we won't get into it. Because I don't need to, just dump on chat all of my Dupio Depresso. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats? Why is that not center? I give up on those. Blame it on the rain? I normally love the rain. I don't know. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I do absolutely need to finish this Walmart order, though. Because, oops, I need to pick up groceries. What do you mean sign in? I am signed in. You're so mean. I have a love-hate relationship with the fact that everything is, like, hooked up to your phone. Because, like, okay, great, that is way more secure than just about anything else. But also, if I lose my phone, I'm fucked. Cancel. I'm not creating a passkey. It is not that deep. No, I promise we're not going to spend too much time just chatting. But I need to finish this grocery order. I suppose I can just place it now and then I can just order the rest of my stuff tomorrow. Oop, I forgot to write up the scenes for Asher. Is that a DM that you were sending to me on Blue Sky? Because I did read the last one. I just didn't get a chance to respond. I'm sorry. Vigen, I don't know what that means. Yeah, seeing the art. Oh, okay. I inspired. Yeah, I guess I really only need to do lunch for tomorrow, and then I have... Yeah, I'll just... Okay. Continue to check out. I don't know if I need any of these, but I'll tell you later. Eh. Cool. God, my head hurts. Alright, great. Hopefully I didn't forget to add anything to my order. Because that means I have to actually take my whole flesh body into Walmart. And I hate that. I hate taking my whole flesh body into Walmart. Alright, I don't have anything questionable up on clip. Excellent. Ooh, I zoomed in. I do not love that for you. It sucks. It sucks. It's terrible. I think having to go anywhere in person is just the worst thing ever, unless I like that place. Was that Wakfu art? That depends. Who's asking? Are you a cop? Maybe. Maybe that was Wakfu art. Depends. Yeah, it was indeed. I have... for one thing, I'm upset with how many people will randomly see the Wakfu art and they'll go, oh my god, another Wakfu artist, another Wakfu enjoyer. And I'm like, stay back, slut. I did my time in the fandom. I recognize that it's niche. You're probably not finding a whole lot, but stay the fuck back. I did my time. I'm done with it. That being said, I still love my idiot daughter and her ugly, smelly husband, who I might just be cringe, and I might just take him and just remorph him into a different character. Because I can't see my character Sia without seeing her with Kilby. It's just not right. My friend got me into Dofus way back in the day. I could never get into Dofus. I recognize that it's the better media, but it's just, I don't know, something about it. No, idiot. Here we go. The lore is neat. Also, someone with French ancestry. It makes me happy to have a cool French anime and MMO. Valid. You're so valid for that, and I absolutely acknowledge that. However, the lore is a hot fucking mess. Not for Dofus, not for BCL, not for anything that precedes Wakfu. Everything else, though, terrible. Awful. In fact, Tot, the guy that runs Ankama, who does Wakfu, is redoing the lore again, which he will not keep consistent, and that'll be just delightful for everyone involved. Good morning, BBG. Good morning, Gumi. Anyway, let's see what we can actually do today. Spaghetti lore. Dude, it would be nice if it was spaghetti lore. At least it would be consistent. Be nice one string of it. At least even if it was just in piecemeal, but it's not. It's just hot mess fucking express. Sorry, I forgot teenage me was involved with this lore and it just didn't have to make sense. God, those are some fake hands. Whatever, we'll shrink eating them down. Say, I haven't even done anything! I was thinking for sip, sip, sip. I remembered my cup of water and didn't forget it downstairs today. I need to make this expression look correct. Ah, that looks a little too pained. Maybe erase the little... Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I like that. And smallin'. You got breakfast in bed? Okay, for one thing, still in bed? I want to still be in bed, man. And a Popo in bed? Man, it's been too hot. My cats haven't been wanting to sleep next to me. Which is funny because it's much hotter over there. You're having a good morning. Wish that were me. This I think I want to turn off the symmetry tool for. We've been keeping the door closed lately so Popo can't sleep with us. Aww. But it's cooler in the living room. Ah, fair. Maybe I will keep her a little bit smaller. I've been having mental fog lately, need extra sleep. It's fucking relatable. My perpetual existence, frankly. It's gotten a little bit better since getting on some medicine, but it's still a struggle most days. So I totally feel that. One thing that I found has really helped with my sleeping is the magnesium supplements. Like, unironically, the Gamer Supps AFK is actually super, super good. It's just hard for me to justify another $30 of vitamins every month. But the Gamer Supps AFK, very, very good. The strawberry, it's not shortcake, is it? No, it's the raspberry sorbet. That one and the blueberry lemon cake. They're not great flavors, but they are tolerable. And they're what I use when I get over myself and I buy them. The Gamer Supps, please just sponsor me. I realize I am small. I realize I am a nobody. But you will get a avid customer and avid, what is it? A stan. I will be a stan, a GamerSup stan. Wow, I suddenly lost a bunch of viewers from that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your girl needs the vitamins. And they're expensive. Is GamerSup's not always caffeinated? No. So they have, they're caffeinated, they're uncaffeinated, and then they have their sleep support, which is their AFK blend. I guess blend isn't the right word. It is a different type of supplement. You'll know you're buying the right one because it has sleepy anime girls on it. Oh, we got some ads starting soon. Sorry, y'all. Need more ginseng, I think, for concentration. Ginseng is good shit. I really don't want to draw feet, but like, wouldn't it be good to just hide her feet? I don't know what I need though. I've been a hot mess, and I don't know who to talk to about it. Like, maybe I need a nutritionist, maybe I need to talk to my general practitioner again, I don't know. But like, that's just my constant state of being though, is just, boy, my health is trash. I need my hips to be bigger. Get back to this. What I really think I need is a... Okay, no, I don't need a new job. I need the job that I want, where I do art. Because, boy... And, like, for those that know what I do, and know how much I've said that it is decently easy, it's also... there's also been some not very good things going on. And it kind of sucks that I can't really talk about it. Lest I get, a talking to by the state. And my job. But yeah, it sucks. It's balls, really. would like to just be done with it, but I can't. I can't yet just pursue art full time, as good as that would be. Also, hey though, if you're interested in me being a full-time artist, I have Kofi memberships and I have VGen commissions up. Yay! Every bit of justification I can get to stay at home is appreciated. Alright, so we gotta be a little bit organic with this hair. Stay-at-home artist? I mean, like, listen, I am happy to be a stay-at-home wife. But I'm not happy with not working, you feel me? I like having my own money. I like being able to buy my own bullshit. Also, it's just good to have that extra income. But that being said, if some random millionaire wants to come by and be like, "Hello, I am being the Renaissance for the Renaissance, and I'm now sponsoring artists to just create stuff because I like art. So here's $1 billion. I will happily and eagerly take that money. And I will create so much stupid art. I will create so much cringe shit of anime girls and I don't know, Ume Musume, if that's what the $1 billion man or woman or individual is wanting. Whatever, man, just name it. Happy to add more art into the world. These hips don't really matter because they're just going to get covered up by a dress, but hey. You'll need $1 billion there for that. Will I, though? I mean, I guess for $1 billion, yes. I will accept a small loan of $1 million. Speaking of that, here's a really dumb shitpost idea that I wanted to make. So all the little hand emojis, right? For those that are not American, and don't keep up with American politics because you value your sanity, Trump has this one fucking, like, hand symbol? Pose. We'll go with that pose that he does. And I wanted to make teeny tiny little emotes, like hand emotes of him doing that. That way I could constantly meme every time I go, I'd have the best X thing. I have the best art. And I just wanted to add that to all of my Discord servers. Check out if you get an ad revenue from Twitch. You're technically being sponsored by Bezos. I would like to be sponsored more by Bezos because I see my ad revenue and it's dog shit for how many ads run on my channel. And I recognize that I don't have a whole lot of viewers, but for how often they run, I would like to get more than $1 a year. It might not even be that. It might be less than $1 a year. Anyway, I make teeny tiny Trump hand emotes. Put them up on my Kofi. Earn $500. Get a takedown notice from the the White House. And become an enemy of the state. You'll be able to get a payout in 50 years? For real. With how it's going right now? Absolutely. With how it's going right now, I don't know if I'm gonna get a payout anytime soon. Yeah, I don't like that. I kind of want this to be more voluminous. It would stick to the body here and then kind of flare out, right? Yeah, because it's going to start, like, coming up from the water here. Okay. Alright, let's pick up a reference. Surface. We're just gonna wing it. We'll see how this goes. Alright, and then I have 3 monitors, I might as well utilize them. Oops. Alright, then we'll go with a darker color. And under that we'll do a lighter color. Go more gray with that one. Okay, that looks water-ish. Oh, hello, Miss Nutmeg. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of hoping that it makes sense. I'm not gonna make this strength so hard. Forward. Kind of like it more without the dark effect. I really want to give more effort to my YouTube account. Because I frankly like their payout system more, even if they are more restrictive. But, like, ugh. It involves so much more effort. Effort that I already struggle to give to anything else. How so? Well, I mean, like, you have to do shorts and things to kind of get anywhere. And lives on YouTube don't do as well as long-form content, and long-form content doesn't do as well as short-form content. Because people's brains are fucking fried. And I just don't have it in me. Oh, does this look like water? You don't have to do shorts. Also, they make no money. I mean, yes, but eyes on content. This is kind of the name of the game. And then glow. I'm gonna erase that a lot. I don't know. Everything just feels hard to do, honestly. I guess I should just focus more on making the effect of water rather than it making so much sense, right? Maybe I should darken this one. I feel like this was more what I was wanting. I feel like I should just make this more blue. Rather... Wish I had a more positive outlook on things. Wish I simply could just do things without stressing out about it until I cry. What do noses look like? Face is coming out pretty good so far. I don't know what faces looking up look like, though. I feel like it looked better before. Sippies, thank you. Alright. Oh, I guess I will save. Save? Yes. Okay. Okay. Clean this up. Ow. All right. Eh. Grace. Ugh. Dainty Pinky. I've really been trying to practice a lot on hands. Because hands as a feature I really enjoy. But hands as a thing that I draw, I fucking hate. Like, I love when an artist hits me with the, like, beautiful hands. Or, like, the extra angular, like, really overly detailed male hands. Ah, delicious. I love that. However, that ain't me, and that's what I want to be. So I've been trying to practice. Not that long. Ow. I feel like these fingers are too long from the base. Love drawing fingernails. It's just this pinky that's really giving me trouble. Okay, so pinky's knuckle needs to be here. I don't like this weird laughter that seems to be in the background of this music. Once again, these hands have come out too big. Oops. Ah. So what was the new thing that Twitch had done where they don't count, what is it, lurkers towards the view anymore? I don't know, I saw that people were angry at Twitch again and I didn't know why. I could understand it, in a way of, like, kind of minimizing, partnerships. Because, like, I don't know, maybe they don't get paid as much from, running ads if, people aren't actually, like, looking at it with their screen. But also, I'm astounded by the fact that, like, Twitch is a thing that struggles to make money at all. Like, wasn't it years ago they stopped running the service in Korea or something? Because it just didn't make enough money. It's like, how? don't understand the concept at all. It feels like you kind of have a monopoly on this. Plus, like, way less popular streaming services still seem to do okay, like Picarto. Though I remember there was one around the same time that was trying to compete with Twitch and just shut down because they absolutely did not do well. So maybe this shit is not as lucrative as I feel it ought to be? What is happening over here? Why did it not erase? I love the bots. I love the bots. Spam. Killing bots on mobile is indeed hard. This thumb needs to be lower down. Thumb. I always struggle with thumbs. It doesn't matter how many tutorials I watch. Thumbs are the single, like, worst thing. Motherfucker. Thumbs. Having spoken about YouTube earlier, one thing that I was wanting to make a video of was, my ugly fucking sketchbook. Because, listen, social media is hard. Not that it's hard to use, it's hard for me to use, but not in that it's hard to use, but it shows you literally the best part of anything, because that's what one is willing to show. No one wants to show their ugly side. No one wants to show, the struggle and the failures and the things. Why? Because that doesn't work. That doesn't give you the serotonins. And I get it. But, like, yo, I, was looking through, like, sketchbook tours. And God, nothing has made me more depressed in a while than that. because everyone has like these really well put together, really aesthetically pleasing, really like skillfully done sketchbooks, and it doesn't look a goddamn thing of like what my sketchbook looks like. My sketchbook is a hot mess full of like experimentation and failures and me furiously scribbling out stuff. And like I would like to do a sketchbook tour to go, hey, look, sketchbooks can be ugly. That's okay. But then it's also like, fuck, the people that I'm saying do that are also way more established artists that are way better at literally everything than I am, so maybe of course my sketchbook looks ugly. Maybe they are supposed to look like that. They're not supposed to be my fugly little disasters. So I'm envious of other people's sketchbooks because they're so nice and portfolio looking. Yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy, someone. No, I literally drew a comic about that because I was so fucking miserable about it. Literally in tears from how miserable it made me feel. Somewhere along the line, and I don't know when it happened or what changed, but somewhere along the line, me looking at other people's works went from, man, I love what they do, I can't wait to get to that point, like, they're really inspiring me, to, oh my god, I'm never going to get to that point, god, I hate myself. And looking at people's, like, more successful artwork makes me miserable. And, like, I'm trying to get out of that, because that's not a good mentality, and I want to get back to my more positive one. But fuck, man, it's hard. What the fuck do forearms look like? These arms are too long. Okay. I feel like I should maybe get back into therapy, but like, I don't know. I feel like I had one really good therapist when I lived in California, and no one has hit the same since. Like, I don't even know what I'm really looking for anymore. I don't know if talk therapy is really helping me anymore. Kind of worried that I might need something else. Like, I don't even know where to start looking. Because I live in a fucking middle of nowhere. And honestly, my insurance kind of dog shit. Like, it's good in some aspects, but it's also kind of dog shit. I feel like maybe I should just sign up for like the better insurance and then pay more every month to pay less when I go to the doctor. Because I do that a lot. What seems wrong about this? Is it just that the arms are too big? I can't tell. A little more flat. Okay. Let's focus on these little pleats a little bit. think I want this to be kind of a waist-high dress. Nope. Painful, painful erasing all of that. Oh no, I can't erase all that yet. Alright, and then... Okay, we're gonna start blocking out pieces that are gonna be above water. Just so I can more accurately start adding these pleats and things. Right, definitely the face, not like all of it. Do not put the sketch in your mouth. You don't know where it's been. Spit it out. It's like talking to my cats. What do you have? Drop it. Pepper's funny though, because I can't let her know that I know that she has something in her mouth, because then she'll run away with it. I gotta approach her like she has me fooled. Okay. Oh dang, someone already ate the sketch. No, stop eating things! They cannot be very good for you. Yes, she is in water. I'm glad that was able to be conveyed. Nice. Thank you. Ophelia as a concept for OC artwork is always good. Always, always good. Focus a little bit more on these eyes. Also, my fever has been vanquished. You had a fever? I'm glad that you're feeling better. But oh my goodness. Please be well. May everyone always be well. Or else. So much about an hour ago. But I was out of it for a hot minute. Oh no. Fears are the worst. Never. Never what? What are we nevering? Not to pray that ibuprofen is all that I needed and that it was nothing bad. Manifesting. Manifesting you just needing ibuprofen. How? I could use some ibuprofen myself. I should probably take some soon. Never well? Well, You're across the country and I don't know what to do about it. You're the god of your own universe. If you do not want to be well, then I guess all I can give you is my disapproving, glare. Disapproving mom glare. If I'm God, we'd all be more successful in our artistic endeavors. Amen. Where do I sign up? Unfortunately, you are only the god of your own universe. In the same way, I am the god of gods to my OCs. Much to their dismay. But they'll get over it. They always do. Me, dang it. You ever have moments where your OCs just take the wheel? Mine are making me play No Man's Sky. I mean, sometimes. That's why I drew all those dumb shit posts. But also, I struggle to get too into doing silly things like that because, oops. Despite what I say, I still sometimes worry that I'm being too cringe. That I'm being too silly. Because I am full of self-doubt. Like, I don't know. How does one get over that? I know that there's faking it till you make it. But like, what if you don't make it? What if there's no evidence? I am one that needs evidence. I need support, evidence, physical proof that something I'm doing is to be supported. I need facts. A fair reflex after having experienced the public. Having never experienced the public, I am free of shame and cringe. I was free of shame and cringe until I got into Wakfu. That's so fucked. The fandom that I did the most with was also the one that hurt me the most. Oops. But... No, because, like... I don't know. I need evidence. I need evidence to prove that what I'm doing is okay. Or that it's to be believed. Like, if everyone is telling me that I'm cringe, surely I must be too cringe. I don't know. Once again, Tot ruins everything. Indeed. Though I can't blame Tot for that, though I love to blame him for just about anything. That was the people. The masses. TM. Yeah, see, I would love to have 5 years away from the masses. Unfortunately, everything I seem to do involves the masses. Uh. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I mean, technically, I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow, so I can't really complain in that regard. So, fucking... Y'all want to hear about my very frustrating Saturday? So I get up, I go work out, I feel like I'm having a good day, right? And then I get a text, saying, hey, we have an earlier appointment for your, endocrinologist. And I'm like, great, cool. Because I've been waiting, 4 fucking months to see him. So I clicked accept. Misreading the time. It is tomorrow morning instead of in the afternoon, which I needed. Which means I have to take time off work, which I don't like to do. So I'm like, alright, whatever, I'll just give him a call and I'll fix it. Because, wow, they sent me a text on Saturday. Surely they'll have someone open to take care of that. So I call, and then I proceeded to get hung up on. And I went, okay, great. So I call back, and this woman is so fucking high. I don't even know how she made it to work. And I was like, hey, I need to reschedule my appointment. Like, I made a mistake. Help. And she went, okay, what's the doctor's name? And she's like whispering the entire time, and I went, it's this name. And she went, what's his first name? And I'm like, why would I have... Luckily, I did have his first name, because I had him up on Google right then. But I was like, why would I have his first name? This is not a big hospital. He's the only one there with that name. And she's like, okay. And then there's like a 15-second pause where I'm just waiting. And... oh god, what then? She said something else. She's like, so what's the problem? And I explained that that there was an issue with my scheduling. Another 30-second pause where I almost went, hello? Because she just didn't say anything. She's like, unfortunately, that area doesn't have after-hours scheduling. And I went, oh my Christ almighty. Okay, but I got a text about it. Yeah, you'll just have to call in the morning. The morning of my appointment that I can't reschedule? Also, the app didn't work to do my rescheduling. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? So I either have to call in the morning, hope that they'll reschedule me without giving me a penalty, uh, or I have to just go in on Monday with only half my test results. Which, by the way, this happened at 10 a.m. on Sunday. The place for me to get labs is an hour away, and I had to go right then and there before they close at noon. And I went, all right, great. So I had to run all the way across town, across two towns really, to get to that lab, go back to the neighboring town to get the cat food that I needed for my cats because Chewy decided that they weren't going to ship my auto ship on time. Uh and then I have to finally get all the way back, and now I have to pleasantly await the $400 lab result that I didn't want to get done yet because it wasn't close enough to my labs. And I have to hope that my doctor is not going to be pissed that I didn't get these tests done sooner when I thought I was going to get my appointment done in September. I also have to then hope that on Monday when I go in that the place I got my x-rays done, which is already dog shit, they're already terrible at literally everything that they do, actually sent in my results. And guess what? I can't call to double check because they're also not doing stuff on weekends. So, yay! Yay! I love my life. I love my life, and I love everything that everyone else does in participation with my life. And I think the tone of that day would have just been so much better had that woman started off our fucking phone conversation with, okay, hey, just letting you know that the scheduling department is probably not open right now. But no. Anyway, I'm not typically very rude to people unless they had it coming. And by have it coming, I mean they need to really try me. But I did absolutely hang up on that woman because I could not take her anymore. And I did not want the fucking 5-second goodbye to be another 30 fucking minutes. Anyway, I just want to be off my FMLA because, God, it feels a lot like my employer is punishing me for being on it. And I want to go back to making my full paycheck again. But then that'll leave me less time for art. My former employer also made me pay for being sick like that. It sucks, man. It does suck. And, like, the woman that runs my HR department is just so rude. But, like, I do have students that I'm wanting to teach, that I want to, you know, educate. And I'd hate for them to lose out on things just because my employer sucks dick. But also, I'm gonna worry about myself first. Or at least I'm gonna say that I am. We'll see if I actually do that. Why are HR people always so heartless? You think dealing with people, you need a bit of sympathy. So, what I was told, which makes way more sense, is that HR is not there for you. They are there for the company. They are there to ensure that you get what you need to not sue the company. So they don't really care about you, per se, as much as they care about avoiding extra costs for the company. So I guess that's why all the nice people remain where they are, and then the most heartless people go to HR, because they're like, ah, yes, you are the person that's going to protect me from getting sued. Kara, hello, welcome in. I don't know how much longer we're going to stay live, but happy to have you. You know, what I think I hate about doing vent art is that I'm so goddamn slow as an artist. And I just want to get the feelings out right now, real fast. But I can't, so I have to sit with them way longer than I want to. And that makes me unhappy. I don't know, maybe this will force me to start doing art faster, though. How's it going? It's going okay. Just getting through it. More or less. I mean, I wanted to have a warm-up, piece before I started working on commissions. So, it's kind of doing both. Yeah, I got some stuff on my mind. I feel like I keep bothering the same people with the same shit. So I feel like I'm running out of tolerance for that. How many peeps asked for your sketches? Only 2. But hey. I appreciate those 2. Would poetry make emotions come out faster? Maybe? It's been a long time since I've written poetry, though. 2 is pretty good still. Yeah. I don't know. I am maybe a little bit disheartened because previously when I had commissions open, a lot of people usually were on my wait list already. So it's just a little bit discouraging, but considering what I've been doing with like moving around platforms and stuff, that's pretty understandable. But yeah, I'm appreciative of the 2. I think sketches aren't the most appealing stuff. Yeah, well, it's just what I could offer right now. God, I need to get back into a writing mood. I don't know, I just sit there looking at my fix on AO3 and just not doing anything with them. I also tend to ask for very specific things for commissions, so I'm not used to surprise ones. Yeah, that's fair. Not like surprised or disappointed per se. Like, would I have liked all the slots to be filled? Sure. But I also understand it's a brand new thing that I'm offering. It's also not something people are used to. People are used to, like, the full art, so. I get it. But I'm essentially starting from scratch again, so. That's just how it goes. I just hope I can build up a clientele again. I am glad to hear that I am trusted, Kara. I want to define this one just a little bit. Ooh. Spooky. Alright. Pain is being a little bit too much to bear, so I think we'll close out stream here. And then I will post my schedule either later today or tomorrow. Let's see who we can raid. Piece looks very cool. Thank you. Anyone who's drawing something that's not lewd, please? Thank you, thank you. Oh, come on. Similar or smaller size. Let's go with that. Alright, I'm not seeing too many people to raid, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just close it here. Thank you everyone for coming by. I appreciate you. I hope you have a dandy Sunday, and I will see you probably next Thursday for a stream, if not next Friday. Take care, everyone. Be